On Friday I lost my sunglasses, but I wasn't sure. I thought I may have, but I thought they might be in the car. That's where they usually were when I thought I might have lost them. I've had them for oh so long. I've had them since before I met Steve, my dead friend, who would be always losing his sunglasses. Mine sold for $9.95 back when I bought them, but his glasses were always well over $100, sometimes $2. And they would last about 2 weeks or 4 weeks, and that was about it, and then he'd buy another pair. So yesterday I went to pick up some Chinese food and I discovered the sunglasses weren't in my car. I always put my sunglasses in very specific places, either in my bag when I'm going to go tutoring or on a table in the living room. And so I would never put them anywhere else. And even though I looked around, I knew that they were gone. And I remembered what had happened. I went into an Arby's. I put my sunglasses inside my jacket pocket. The sun was bright. I took my jacket off, and they must have slipped out of my pocket. And I suppose I could have gone back to the Arby's to get my sunglasses back, and maybe I would have got them. But I felt, no, I don't want to do that. The thing is, those sunglasses make me feel safe, comfortable. And losing them is hard for me. Not for the tangible nature of those sunglasses, but of course, for what they represent. After I had my Chinese lunch, I took a nap and had a dream. Now, I've been charting my dreams on and off for a while, but back when I was a teenager, I spent considerable time doing so and compiled this notebook of dreams, which represents over 6 months of very, very detailed dreams. I never look at this notebook, but I'm glad to know it's still here. It's one of those things that makes me feel safe. In my dream, I had a friend tell me as I was laying on the couch, he said, "Hey, Rich, you got to get outside. It's a beautiful day." In fact, I was sleeping on the couch at the moment I was hearing him say that. And all of a sudden, something hooks me up, and I am flying on a sail kite way above the water. And I think, this is dangerous. I wasn't sure if I was hooked in properly. I was way, way above the water. And the interesting thing is, I had a pencil with me. Now, these pencils, I have several of them left that you see here. I use for tutoring, and I've had them for over a decade. I bought a ton of them. I used to give them away as part of my MCAT course. But what happens is the top here breaks. And when it breaks, the pencil is no good. And so in the dream, I have this half and this half of the pencil in 2 hands. And I'm in this harness, and I'm thinking, I've got to save this pencil. And so I'm trying desperately to put this pencil into my pocket, both halves into my pocket, so that it won't fall out. And as I do, the end that always breaks drops. And in this case, the part that just dropped landed on the keyboard and shut off the video recording. And then I realized that it's irretrievably lost, this pencil, that it's gone forever. And I'm still in this very, very dangerous place up high. And suddenly I'm back home. And I go to look into the refrigerator for a replacement to this part that always breaks. And in the refrigerator, I see a big, fat, yellow pencil. And I think, oh God, first of all, yellow is the last color I'd ever want for this pencil. And that pencil was terribly unattractive, and it wouldn't replace the pencil I have right here. It was ugly. In fact, what it was, even though it didn't look like it, it was a banana. I had bananas on the list of things to buy tomorrow when I went shopping. Along with one other thing. Well, along with many things, but one other particular thing. Now, the thing about a pencil, and by the way, I did break down and get some new mechanical pencils for tutoring. The ones I have left are ready to break, and so I decided to get some new ones. And it wasn't easy because of the symbolic nature. You see, my father, who has terminal cancer, always has a pencil or pen on him, always. When he communicates, he doesn't just talk, he sketches as he talks. And he's a very, very accomplished artist. It's hard losing people. And sometimes things and people can make us feel safe and secure. And for me, when I did break down and buy a new set of tutoring pencils, the thought of doing so was very difficult, but once I had done so, I felt much, much better. But perhaps not as safe. So this morning, I went food shopping, and on the way went to CVS Drugs. I think I'll hold on to this, though.